In this tutorial, we will go through the basics on debugging server-side JavaScript, that is xsjs and node.js. This tutorial is part of the XS Advanced series that you can find on developers.sap.com. This you're looking at is the SAP Web IDE for SAP HANA. I am using SAP HANA Express Edition with the XS Advanced applications, which of course you can download for free. And for your reference, this version is HANA 2.0 SPS 1. You can see that I have modules here that I created with the previous tutorials. I will choose one of the xsjs scripts, for example, hdb.xsjs, which downloads an Excel file. Debugging is pretty simple. All you need to do is set the breakpoints by pressing next to the code line number, and you will find those breakpoints in the debugger menu here. We need to make sure those breakpoints are active so we can run the JS module. The starting script will run index.xsjs. So once we have the URL, I will manually modify the path so we can run the hdb.xsjs, which is within the xsjs folder. But before I do that, before I call the application, I will attach the debugger to the running application by selecting the project I want to debug, press OK. We can see here that the debugger has been attached. And now I will proceed to run the application in this specific script by editing the URL. I'm adding the folder to the path and changing the name of the script. We can see that the browser is waiting, and that is because it's hit our first breakpoint. And we can adjust the size, the controls, to see, for example, what is connection is undefined, of course, because we have not yet executed this line that assigns the connection. So I will press on F10 to move forward. And now we can see that the connection has the proper. If I wanted to debug connection.execute query, I could press F11. That will jump into the function call. Now, if I want to get out of this function call, I will press Shift F11. Alternatively, you could use the controls here that also have the shortcuts. Or you could also change the shortcuts by going to Tools and Preferences. Finally, I want my application to finish executing, so I will deactivate all breakpoints and press F8. And we can see I have the new download here. You could also detach the debugger from the running applications. Now that you know how to debug, let's move on to the next tutorials.